Grandmother, you shall not partake. Young brother hungers. Give it unto him to eat. The third household hath suffered enough. Thou speakest lightly of a burden thou dost not bear. Why dost thou not take this wench to thine own home to feed? You it forth at once. Let her swoon. It's best she consumes less of our household's grain. Spank not my sister. Grandmother, I beseech thee, kick not my elder sister. Thou wretched, worthless burden, thou darest to strike back? Thou art not dead, merely feigning it. See if I do not beat thee to death. Ah, alas, this black-hearted, wretched wench seeketh to end my venerable life. Oh, heavens above, I pray thee, just take my life away. When an elder chastiseth a junior, thou hast but the duty to bow and listen. Did thy father teach thee not of filial piety toward thine elders? Make haste, help thy grandmother up, and beg for her forgiveness. Since thou art so well versed in filial piety, why not step forth and bear these blows in her stead? Thou, what art thou doing? Come no closer. Earlier, when she nearly beat us unto death, why didst thou not instruct her in benevolence and mercy? She is possessed by wicked spirits, whose daughter hath been possessed by demons. A phantom. This wench is possessed. Sister, too. I, an esteemed master operative of the 21st century, was foully betrayed by mine own comrades, and have had my soul cast into the body of this peasant girl, bearing mine own name, with a father who cares not, and a mother who hath vanished without a trace, since I have taken dominion over this mortal vessel. If those leeches from the ancestral estate dare to stir up trouble once more, I shall show them no mercy. Come, let us return home. Father. Elder sister and I have returned, father. Yeah, come forth. Let father look upon thee. Sing, make haste and fetch a basin of water for thy sister to wash. The blame lies with me, your father. 'Tis I who hath brought this suffering upon you all. Yeah, touch me not, for I am covered in filth. Father, thou hast grown so frail. The fiery torment within my stomach of the Ostoi. Think, that little one, Yanger, still lies senseless from hunger within the room. Sister, whither dost thou go? I shall seek out some sustenance. Remain here to tend to father and Yanger until my return. Curses, this mortal vessel is exceedingly frail. The inner reaches of the Black Mountain. Sooner or later, I must venture there. But for now, I must first sate my hunger. So sour it might loosen one's teeth. Yet, 'tis preferable to perishing from starvation. Ha! Why was this thief not beaten to death? Stealing from one's own kin and ruining our good name. Merely looking upon thee brings 8 lifetimes of foul misfortune. If thou hast the courage, speak those words again. Speak them. What of it? Grandmother hath decreed. Third uncle's entire family are about rotten-hearted bringers of calamity. May ye all meet a gruesome end. dad darest to strike me, this slap is to teach thee to guard that tongue. Dare to curse my father once more, and I shall knock thy rotting teeth from thy mouth, one by one.
Chanel, just thou wait.
See if grandmother doth not beat thee to death. Now, having struck Shenshomei, fearest thou not a beating upon thy return? A beating? From this day forth, no soul in Shum village shall ever again harm.
A single finger of Chanel.
Upon the outskirts, not a single wild herb remains. Shin Chaomei shall surely return to summon reinforcements. I must procure meat and make haste to return. A hare. Tonight's fowl broth is secured. Two full-grown ones and 4 younglings. An entire nest captured. Burn them. Slay her. Slay this venomous old crone to rid ourselves of this menace forever. What art thou doing? Nay, sister, commit no murder. This is an era that prizes filial piety above all. Should I slay men-own grandmother in the public eye? Say, Yang, and our crippled father shall bear a lifetime of infamy, cursed and scorned by all the world. Woe is me! This wretched, worthless wench seeks to hack her own grandmother to pieces. Hold thy tongue. Wail but one more word, and I shall sever thy tongue. I have no will to live. Through toil and muck did I raise my 3rd son, only to be tormented in mine old age by the very wench he reared. Oh, merciful heavens! 3rd son, thou heartless scoundrel, to raise such a beast that would slay her own grandmother. Thou art most unfilial. Mother, what has transpired here? Who hath wronged thee? What a heavy stench of blood. The wench's basket surely holds a precious bounty. 2nd son, beat this worthless wretch to death. She sought to slay me but a moment ago, father. She struck me and tried to kick me to mine end. Pray, teach her a lesson. Oh, the pain. Alas! Alas! 2nd son, art thou a corpse? Strike her! Strike me now. Yehe. Release thy grandmother. 'Tis unseemly for the young to raise a hand against their elders. 3rd son, is this how thou dost instruct thy daughter? Doth she possess the bearing of an elder? Thy 2nd uncle knoweth of thy bitter lot. Yet thy grandparents have striven their utmost to provide for thee. Striven their utmost. Is it to toil day by day like beasts of burden? Or to be denied even a single full meal from dawn till dusk? Or to suffer vicious beatings upon every whim? Verily, the Shen clan is ruthless. They have worn the children down to naught, but skin and bone. 'Tis said Yanga have fainted from starvation. Yer took but a humble bun, only to be chased and beaten out of a tree. Yer, we are all of one blood. Therefore, unhand thy grandmother first. Thy cousin spake that thou hadst ventured up the mountain. Come, let thy 2nd uncle behold what treasures lie within thy basket. Cease thy ceaseless prating of being of one blood. 12 winters passed. My father paid 10 tiles of silver to sever all ties with thy house. I give thee my final warning. Henceforth, should any dare to come seeking unearned spoils and oppress our frail family, blame me not when I show no mercy. Wretched wench, thou darest defy me? I shall seize the contents of that basket. I swear it. Eat. However foul the taste, thou must swallow it down. Eldest sister. 'Tis well. Slowly now. None shall snatch it from thee, good child. When thou hast finished, come forth to the courtyard. Thy eldest sister shall prepare thee a wondrous feast. Eldest sister hath caught it. I shall stew it anon for Yang here to eat. Doth that please thee? Father, second sister, we shall have fowl to feast upon. Father!
Have our household any salt?
Nay. See her go thou to our neighbor Enjo, and beg a measure of salt. Tell her we shall repay the debt on the morrow. Yet broth of fowl alone shall not sate our hunger.
Sister, Aunt Jo learned thou hadst caught a wild fowl.
She bestowed upon me 3 potatoes and a handful of coarse grain. Little conies! Yeah, loveth them dearly. Let us keep 2 young ones for Yang to rear. Yet thou must vow to gather the green grass for their feeding thyself. Rest assured, eldest sister. Yang小溪的流头你，俺就得拔力而富。Sister, didst thou snare these conies as well? Aye. Set your hearts at ease. Henceforth, whilst thine eldest sister remains, thou shalt never suffer the pangs of hunger again. Sister! There now. Weep no more. All shall be well in due time. Sing. Go thou. Dice the potatoes and cast them into the cauldron. I shall go and attend upon father in his chamber. Singer and Yang are easily beguiled. Yet father is a grown man. That I should suddenly possess such martial prowess shall surely arouse his suspicions. How am I to explain this unto him presently? Father. Yeah. Hast told me now did you snare a wild fowl, and didst drive thy grandmother away. Alas, thy father is but a useless wretch. I am but a crippled man, and a heavy burden upon thee. We are of one blood. Father, speak not such words of estrangement, seeing speaketh of a change within thee, that thou hast grown wiser and far more formidable. Father, if I do not harden my resolve, how shall my younger siblings be saved? Thy father knoweth that his heir is the bravest and most formidable. Henceforth, thy father shall no longer hold thee back. Whatever thou desirest to do, thy father shall stand behind thee. Thy mother is gone, and thy father is of no use. Henceforth, this household must rely solely upon thee. Father, I shall. Thou must also gather thy strength. Hereafter, we 3 siblings shall yet need our father to be our shield. This day, I also captured a warren of wild hares. On the morrow, I shall bear them to the town to trade for rice and flour. It is well. It is well.
Aye.
Beware the heat. Partake of it slowly. There is yet more in the pot.
Scene. Take to the little Yang.
Eldest sister, eat. Second sister, eat. Eat, Yang. There is yet more in the pot. Only when Yar eats his fill shall he swiftly grow.
Upon growing to manhood, he may protect eldest sister and second sister.
Father, the meal is ready. Thy father hungers not. I leave it for you to consume. Father, there is ample. Aunt Jo bestowed upon us 3 great potatoes. They have stewed into a bountiful pot. Sing. Wherefore dost thou not eat? Is it not to thy liking? Nay, I await eldest sister. I too shall await eldest sister. Hereafter, wait no longer, for it loses its savor when cold. We must wait. Very well, then henceforth, our entire family shall dine as one. O heavens, since thou hast granted me this rebirth, and blessed me with this kindred,
Then I, Shan Ye, do solemnly swear
that I shall provide them with the finest life this world hath to offer. Drink this, and thy stomach shall trouble thee no more. Sister, how art thou so learned, able to snare wild pheasants and hares, and possessing knowledge of medicinal herbs as well? I was ever fond of reading sundry scrolls in days past, was all gleaned from their pages. Eldest sister, I do long for mother so. They all say mother hath run off with another, and shall never return. Mother shall return. We need but wait for her here in our home. When you are grown, I shall take you to seek her. Consider this my final vow to the original soul of this vessel. Those wretches of the old estate, especially Shen Dajia, shall by no means let this matter rest. I cannot remain at home to keep watch at all hours. I must deal them a lesson they shall remember for all eternity. Sister, thou hast awakened. I shall go and boil some gruel for thee to eat. So now mayest take the hare. Surely there is no need to go to town so early to sell it. Sister, a disaster! I but went to look upon the hare, and much blood hath been spilled upon the ground. Fear not. Sister Knight, fearing wild felines might come to steal, I laid father's old beast traps round about. I reckon some unfortunate beast hath stepped upon them. Ah, sister, and what dost thou laugh? Do not. There is no need for food. There is but a single handful of rice left. This whelphin, I shall leave it for ye to eat. I must take my leave.
the Grand Canal Wharf of Qingjiang, Yongshun Town.
This is indeed a fine place to acquire wealth. To think that hare fetched 129 copper coins, even a banking card bearing 9 figures in my past life, ne'er stirred such excitement within my breast. Today, we must surely partake of a fine feast. Thou art a forthright maiden. I shall gift thee these 2 marrow bones. 20 copper coins a caddy. What extortion! Give me 1 caddy. I shall also require soybean oil and soy sauce. 5 caddies of milled rice. 3 caddies of white flour. Mating of the Shin clan, climb aboard. I shall carry thee a part of thy way. I thank thee, Grandfather Yan, but I shall reach my destination by foot. One's wealth must not be plainly shown. Should this woven pannier of fine rice
And white flour be espied by those gossiping crones upon the cart,
and word reach the ears of the patriarchal estate, would bring forth a great calamity. Ho! The eldest maiden hath returned from the township? Thy burden basket doth look most heavy. What delectable morsels hast thou purchased? 'Tis not but rotting cabbage leaves, scavenged from the town? Grandmother Wu, the greens within thy fields are the finest grown in our village. Wouldst thou bequeath a handful unto us siblings? Grandmother Wu, I have but newly returned from selling cloth at the township, and thought to weigh out 2 caddies of greens. The harvest of my fields is destined solely for the landlord's estate. 'Tis of utmost value and preciousness.
Doth ragged paupers such as thee deem thyself worthy of its taste?
Become at once. The very sight of thee vexes my spirit.
Oldest sister, having walked such a distance, thou must be weary. Allow me to bear the basket, eldest sister. Pray take thy rest. Thy eldest sister is not weary. Let us return home. Behold, Saint, go forth and warm the steamed buns. 'Tis well. Ye have grown most capable. Father hath failed thee, my children. Oh, Father, this day, at the midday hour, thy eldest sister shall prepare for thee a true feast of braised pork. Father shall partake of 2. Sheener and Yanner shall each have 1. In Yair thou shalt eat. 1 is sufficient for thy father. I have already partaken. Eat, and hearken under my words. The large hare fetched 15 coppers the caddy. The lesser hare have also been sold. In sum, they yielded 129 coppers. I have bought meat, reese, flour, and salt. There remain but 2 coppers now. Sister, thou hast purchased too much meat.
Wherefore didst thou not buy the cheaper, coarse rice?
'Tis a heavy toil to come by coin, and thou hast squandered it all in a breath.
Scene. Heed my words well. Silver is earned, that it may be spent, not to be hoarded.
Only when one partakes of good nourishment
And fortifies the body.
shall one possess the vigor to earn yet more silver.
Scene. Thy sister speaketh the truth.
I understand. Henceforth, our house shall obey eldest sister.
No gruel was boiled this morn.
We did await eldest sister's return.
To add wild herbs, that we might partake together. Ye are in the years of your growth. Be frugal no more hereafter. Place thy faith in eldest sister.
Eldest sister shall assuredly lead ye to a prosperous life.
It is understood, eldest sister. I shall tend the hearth. Seam. Return the salt unto Aunt Shell. This last doth know well how to conduct matters. What a wondrous aroma. Sister, Aunt Jill hath bestowed upon us 3 eggs.
She spake that they were freshly laid this morn.
Bidding thee to boil and consume them, that the wound upon thy head may swiftly heal.
3 eggs would fetch 3 coppers.
'Tis an easy thing to weave blossoms upon brocade, yet a rare virtue to deliver charcoal in the snow. This grace for my Jill I shall engrave upon my heart. Go, wash thy hands and make ready to dine. Scene. When thou hast supped, the cleansing of the bowls falls to thee, and bear our father's bedding forth to bask in the sun. Yea, stir. And what of thee? Once I have feasted and drunk my fill, this afternoon I shall journey unto the Black Mountain once more. I must needs trek up the mountain again. Sister, thy wounds have yet to heal. Pray, suffer me to accompany thee. Nay, thou shalt remain at the homestead. Conceal the rice and flour we procured this day within our father's chambers. I fear that in mine absence, the kin from the old manor shall succumb to madness and come to pillage. I hear thy words. Should they draw near, I shall bars the gates most steadfastly. Yea, in the presence of our father, they dare not force their entry. Await my return. I must needs procure a finer blade. This wretched wood cleaver is a mortal peril. A serpent of such monstrous girth, hath it attained the form of a demon? Come forth! Such martial prowess is truly fearsome. My deepest thanks. This wound's selfie. I pray thee tarry a moment, my gratitude for my deliverance this day. I bid thee, take this great serpent, keep it for thyself. Is a curious thing. A serpent of such magnitude, its hide, its gall, its flesh, what a bounty of coin it shall yield. Fortune smiles upon me. Is any soul present? Had thou not been present this day, I should already have become the beast's supper. Therefore, this serpent is rightfully thine. Hold! Was not my hand that slew the serpent? Even had I not struck with my blade, it possessed no vigor left to strike at thee. Though this man appeareth cold as ice, he is in truth an honorable gentleman who covets not false glory. I know thou hast no desire for it. Yet when I have bartered it for coin, we shall divide the silver equally betwixt us. I hold no fondness for being in any man's debt. Anon, I must deliver this wild boar to the tavern in town. Come thou with me. Very well. Tarry but a moment. Small wonder the village folk do scarce lay eyes upon him. So there leadeth a secret path that bypasseth the village entirely. By following him, 'tis certain to fetch a handsome price. Ah, young Master Qin, what quarry hast thou felled this day?
A wild boar.
And a serpent. Ah, fool, inspect thou the goods. Heavens preserve us. 'Tis a monster.
Young Master Qin,
For a venomous beast of such magnitude, I have not the authority to decide. Pray, tarry a moment. I shall dispatch a man forthwith to summon Master Shao, that he may treat with him in person.
My thanks to thee, Uncle Wao. Young Master Qin.
Master Shao hath not yet arrived. Pray enter first. Partake of some tea and a morsel of food. This young maiden, doth she accompany thee? For 4 years have I dealt with the Qin family, both sire and son.
This cold-visaged phantom.
It's the very first time he hath brought a living soul by his side.
and a young lass at that.
Greetings to thee, Keeper Wine. I am Shen ever.
Thou mayst simply call me Xiaowei.
Verily, 'tis the first time I have beheld Junlan parley with an outsider.
Xiao Ye.
Henceforth, thou shalt call me Uncle Wang, even as Julian doth.
Come, I beseech thee, enter.
Such noble bearing. He is assuredly no common huntsman. 5 winters agone, he did suddenly appear in the village of Baijie. His true station is assuredly no simple matter. We're best to shun his company hereafter, lest it bring forth unwarranted peril. Hast thou journeyed into the mountains again this day? I hear thou hast slain a great and wondrous serpent. Was not I who slew the beast? Was he? Nay, we slew it as one. By what name art thou known, maiden? My humble surname is Shen. Thou mayst address me simply as Yaoyor.
Xiaoyu. 你都那好。
Upon laying eyes on thee for the first time, a profound sense of familiarity doth wash over me. I am the young master of Taixiong Pavilion. Tell me, Xiaoyu, for what price wouldst thou part with this serpent? That which I desire above all is its gall. Since the young master doth desire it in earnest, I pray thee, name a fair and honest price. The serpent is thine. Speak that price without fear. If it be within my power, I shall not dispute it. A venomous serpent of such size, a century old. In the modern era, 'twould fetch no less than this sum. 100 taels of silver. Does he possess the art of reading minds? Hold, 100 taels. In this ancient age, 'twould sustain a common peasant for the better part of a lifetime. Should I demand such a sum, would I not be deemed a lunatic? Driven mad by greed? Cease thy wild conjectures, tempt hoes. Yield the silver at once. 10 taels. Take it or leave it be. If thou want not, we depart. Nay, I accept. Only a fool would refuse such a boon.
夏玉，第3代细康考王，银秀匕首武功旁里的天条指搜。
Tell him 'tis by my command. Whither goest thou? Stand aside. Wherefore merely 10 tawas? Thou knowest full well that the centurial beast, its gall alone, is worth 100 tolls. Is thy deed not lacking in honor? Dost thou deem it wise for a humble maiden of no standing to return unto her village bearing the vast fortune of 100 taels? Would she survive to see the morrow? Is unpalatable. Nay, 'tis not so. Innkeeper, the reckoning. Here is the silver from the serpent's sale. We shall have it. Take thy share. Father, Shiking, Yangying, I have returned. Something is amiss. 'Tis surely the kin from the old manor. Little Yu, thou hast finally returned. Make haste to the village head's estate. Thy father took Xing and is quarreling with the old manor's folk at the village head's estate. What hath transpired? Where is Younger? My second uncle hath struck Yang or broken his head. He hath shed much blood and remains deep in a swoon.
Ah! The prepost took. The eldest daughter of the Shen family approacheth.
Sister,
Sing, what happened?
Speak. Village head. That black-hearted Shen the Third.
He allowed his daughter to strike with a venomous hand. Behold, the second brother's hand is utterly ruined. The first maxim of a secret agent. When the foe is mighty and I am weak.
Use sorcery to vanquish sorcery.
Grandfather Village Head? Year is falsely accused. Our household is truly destitute and starving.
I risk my life to ascend the mountain.
The heavens took pity, and I captured but a single den of wild hares.
I sought to trade them for meager grains to sustain my siblings' lives. Fearing the wild beasts would descend in the dead of night to devour the hares,
I placed my father's old hunting trap beside the basket. I truly knew not that second uncle, that he would scale our wall in the darkest hour to steal our hares.
啪！圣大将到贤那寺扛着
pilfering thy niece's life-saving rations in the dead of night.
Thou art deserving of the trap.
Would be just even had it severed thy limb.
Village Head, heed not this wretched wench's deceitful tongue.
She is exactly as her mother before her.
Solely to provide for mother. I call thee mother, out of remembrance for the grace of thine upbringing. But take not everyone here for a fool. Second brother knoweth well in his heart how his hand was injured. He failed in his thievery, and dared to lay a vicious hand upon my 6-year-old Yanger. Yang is but 6 winters old, yet now he lies unconscious. 6 years past. To foresee's mother away, thou too is 10 toes of silver from me, and signed the severance of kinship. And now thou seekest to drive my family to our graves. Enough, Madam Shen Wang.
Cease thy wailing. The third son hath suffered so bitterly.
Even if thine heart aches not for him,
Thou shouldst not snatch the life-saving grain from his children. Furthermore,
how could one strike a fatal blow upon a 6-year-old babe?
Village Head, fellow townsfolk, today I, Shen the Third, lay my words before you all. Should anyone from the main house dare to set foot upon my grounds again, or dare to harm a single hair on my children's heads, I, Shen the Third, even if it costs me this worthless life, shall petition the county yeoman and strike the drum of justice to the bitter end. Shen Dajiang, dost thou think this matter concludes today? For daring to touch Yang here, I swear unto thee, thy fate shall be tenfold more wretched than this beast.
真的假？
Should thy family dare to bully the third son's household again, I, Wang Yiru, shall be the first to testify before the county magistrate. Aye, we shall testify as well. Village Head, fellow townsfolk, hearken unto my words. Third brother is crippled, and his children are but young.
My visiting in the dead of night
Was merely out of concern for them. Second uncle, thou claimest to worry for us? And thus scaled the wall into our courtyard in the dead of night, heading nowhere else. Save straight for our family's hair baru? Since second uncle doth yearn so deeply to care for us, pray, settle the apothecary's toll for Yanger first. For under thy care, Yang now lieth bereft of his senses. The eldest maiden speaketh truly.
对家，捉获子狂言打饭。
As for coin, thou wretched girl, abandon such idle hopes.
not unless that takes this old woman's life.
Worthless burden. Grandfather Lishing,
俺的忙碌的审判。That Jan hath grievously wounded Janya.
be only just that thy house yields the coin. Dare to raise thy clamor once more, and I shall see to it that Shen Fugi casts thee out on the morrow.
对家，
We shall pay the coin. We shall... This maiden's gaze is stark and piercing. Nary a trace remains of her former frail. She beareth herself as a conqueror, holding true dominion. It seemeth the third household is poised to rise from the ashes. Third brother, that tribulations are but fleeting, blessed with so capable a daughter.
Prosperous days shall surely come to pass.
Sin, tend unto thy father. I shall depart for physician Tala's abode to see if Yanger hath awakened. Who goes there? His eye.
营中辱啊，我不应是一个耶。
That could not possibly be merely passing by. Could it be he knew calamity had befallen our house and waited here by design?
Take this. This fellow appeareth cold as frost upon the surface, yet his heart doth beat warm indeed. Consider this sum a debt I owe unto thee. Sucking my father's blood to raise so grand a courtyard.
This day I shall make thee comprehend what it meaneth to pay a blood debt in blood.
Ye gods, the agony. Which wretched wench dared scheme against me?
Shall she fall into mine hands?
I shall flay the skin from her flesh, tear the very sinews from her bones, before selling her to the basest of brothels.
Sick uncle need not wait for the morrow.
The niece hath come to serve thee now.
Fierce though the wench may be, she is but a mere girl.
Once I seize the chance,
I shall surely make her beg for death. Did Shindaijia not vow to make me beg for death?
I grant thee the opportunity. Now,
Rich girl, thou courtest death. If thou still valuest his life, then hold thy tongue. Foul madwoman, unhand me. And hand thee? Thou wouldst lay a murderous hand upon thine own 6-year-old nephew. How dost thou differ from a beast? This blow is but the interest for thine abuses against my brother and me.
and this blow is struck for Yanyer. What hath transpired now?
Bizao, open the gate at once.
What is the meaning of this?
Shuji of the main estate. There tay lay a hand upon us ever again.
This day's lesson shall be but the beginning.
No, otherwise man.
If thou wishes not to taste the rest of my methods, thou knowest well what to speak.
Sister, pray eat thy fill.
Send. Are these coarse loaves truly so savory?
Since mother departed, we possessed not even coarse loaves to eat. Shenair, thou art a master agent of the 21st century. How canst thou suffer that kin to daily gnaw upon such unpalatable chaff? I must acquire wealth, and with all haste. Rest assured, sinner. Henceforth, thine elder sister shall never suffer thee to go hungry again. God, Phil.
Once thou hast finished, thy sister hath glad tidings to share.
Yeah. Thou, whence came such an abundance of silver, sister?
This day upon the mountain, I slew a great serpent.
I sold it to the tavern in town. Here is but half the sum. The remaining 5 tiles belong to Qingjunlan, the hunter upon the mountainside. Without his aid, I could not have felled it.
What manner of serpent commands a price of 10 tiles of silver?
Father, pray keep these 2 tails in thy care.
With the remainder, I shall journey to town on the morrow to procure provisions.
And pay for Yarn's medicine. Yeah.
Thou dost manage all affairs of this household, both great and small.
Keep the silver thyself. Purchase whatsoever is needed. Thy father hath faith in thee.
Very well. When our household grows prosperous in the days to come,
I shall bestow an allowance upon each of us. Sister, I desire no allowance. I only wish for thee, sister, to rest more at home and nurse thy health back to vigor. Silly girl, thy sister's constitution is exceedingly robust. Yan, waken. I'll sit, sister. The little rabbit. Second uncle seeks to snatch the little rabbit. Younger, thou hast done splendidly. Thou hast protected the little rabbit. The little rabbit is quite safe now.
is it truly?
Yes.
Our Yang is a true man and the bravest of all.
To reward Yang for his valor, it's a day.
We shall partake of eggs this morn.
Senior, remain at home to tend to father and Yanner.
I shall venture to the town and return with all haste.
Sister, set thy mind at ease. Should those from the old estate come to cause turmoil once more,
Keep thy wits about thee, and pray, meet not their force with force.
3 mace of eucalyptus bark,
2 mace of dragon's blood, 3 mace of lime pone vine, 6 mace of white peony root,
4 mace,
of angelica root, 1 mace of prepared frankincense.
Procraft 5 doses for the present.
Young maiden, are these herbs thou seekest prescribed by a physician?
Where then is thy prescription?
2 is lost. It's not a lost.
Such a thing cannot be permitted.
Without a prescription, compounding the wrong herbs may cost a life.
Thou, young maiden,
Hath someone in thy household suffered injury to their bones and sinews?
Is the affliction grave? For if it be grave,
Merely partaking of medicine shall not suffice.
grave, indeed. They have lain paralyzed abed for more than half a year.
paralyzed for more than half a year? If this be truly the case, then the usage of this prescription is not short of miraculous. First, it doth clear the channels of the bones and sinews.
Then, it doth slowly restore the balance,
nourishing the body with tranquility and warmth.
Young maiden, what exalted master has bestowed this prescription upon thee? Wouldst thou grant this old man an introduction?
I cannot.
Young maiden, I am her Thinshi, the master of this Strenhale.
If thou dost not find it beneath thee, thou mayst call me grandfather who.
If only thou wouldst permit this old man to behold the complete prescription.
From this day forth, whenever thou seekest remedies, all costs shall be waived entirely.
All costs waived? 'Tis a most advantageous bargain.
It is agreed.
However, grandfather who,
Aside from the medicine for the bones and sinews being without cost,
should I require other medicinal herbs?
Wouldst thou grant them at cost?
That shall be no trouble, naturally. The physician attending to the ailment
doth also require a complete set of silver needles. But recently, a set of the finest silver needles came into my possession. Little Lin, make haste and fetch them for Maiden Xiaowei.
at once, sir.
With this in hand, father's legs shall be saved. Grandfather who? How much silver doth this set of needles cost? Thou mayest give but 1 tael of silver. Hath the master gone mad? The red sandalwood box alone is worth far more than a single tael.
To practically giving it away.
Very well, I shall take it. 官方大儿，交友小辈，他这的看呢，引个好。
Shouldst thou have need of anything hereafter, seek me out at thy leisure.
Excellent, excellent. Safe travels, Maiden Xiaowei.
In my former life, I could cure even the most severe paralysis,
Much less father's mere atrophy of the bones and sinews. Set thy mind at ease, father. I swear I shall make thee stand upon thy feet once more.
having just purchased cloth, a dagger, and victuals.
My next endeavor must be to carefully consider how to acquire more coin. His lower stance is exceedingly steady. He is a practitioner of the martial arts.
This Bai Zimo is indeed no simple man.
I must keep my distance.
Shire,
Brother Bai, hast thou come to the town to purchase goods?
Where is Junle? Did you not accompany thee?
Brother Bai, Brother Chin and I are not but strangers.
Was but a chance encounter upon the mountain yesterday.
Since it is so, then I shall inquire no further. It's already midday. Let us depart. Follow me to the Chang'an Pavilion.
Since yesterday, I have purposed to treat thee to a repast. Brother Bai, my kin yet await me at home. I must make haste to return.
With such a frail frame as thine, to walk back would take them more than half a think what. What if thou dost famish? Thou causest me, Brother Bai.
What wilt thou deny me the honor of sharing a single meal?
Very well then. I thank thee, Brother Bai. How exquisite the flavor. Brother Bai, wherefore are the viands of this tavern so delectable? Even the humblest of greens are cooked to such savory perfection. 'Tis a secret recipe, exclusive to my Bai clan, never to be imparted to outsiders. Emesis most assuredly doth not exist in these ancient times. If I could but concoct such a flavor enhancer, it would undoubtedly be a veritable money tree, ensuring endless profit.
下有扎金白带，国方细皮。
Dost thou know how to read? My mother was lettered. She instructed us 3 siblings from our youth. My mother, she... Bring hither my carriage to Discoy Choi home. There is no need, Brother Bai. I can well walk back on mine own. Thou art yet in thy growing years. Bearing such heavy burdens shall stunt thy stature.
小雨，背自信吗？
Since thou hast met me, I shall no longer stand by and watch thee suffer. Borrowing coin. Sister, thou hast even purchased this?
In all the village, only Guiwa, the Gen family, had such a thing.
From this day forth, our household hath it as well. I shall pour the rice into the vat. Sister, what is this? Baizimo. To think he acted whilst my God was down, and slipped this banknote of 100 tolls into my sack of rice. Ah, what a wondrous fragrance.
Sing. From the fabrics I have purchased.
The coarse cloth shall provide a suit for each of our kin, whilst the fine cotton is best suited for inner garments. Dost thou not wish to know wherefore I did not purchase? Wherefore I did not purchase beauteous printed cloth to fashion thee an outer coat. I know elder sister hath her own designs. No matter what sister doth, Sing shall support thee. We toil with heavy labor day by day. Should we suddenly don such lavish attire, would invite the envy of the villagers, bringing forth much trouble. When our house attains true prosperity, sister shall surely fashion thee the most magnificent of gowns. Sing desires no magnificent gowns. Senior desires only that our family remains joyous, and that elder sister need not toil so bitterly each day. The dishes of Tansiam Pavilan boast a wondrous freshness, yet they possess not the true essence of flavor. If I could but extract this essence and join in commerce with them, it would assuredly become a boundless tree of wealth. Alas, the sea kelp is too distant, and to refine it from soybeans and wheat requireth capital. A single failure would see our silver cast into the waters. Before I can successfully concoct it, I must still rely upon the hunt to earn my first pot of gold. It is yet early. I reckon he hath not yet risen. I shall return it unto him when I come back from the hunt. An auspicious start, yet 'tis not enough. A century-old fleece flower root. Fortune smiles upon me. I cannot flee. I must fight. Knowing full well the perils thou dearest to enter, carest thou not for thine own life? I but sought to forage precious herbs to cure my father's affliction. I never thought to encounter a great bear. The Black Mountain is fraught with ferocious beasts at every turn. Because a century-old cobra was slain the last time, that one is unmatched beneath the heavens. Even I dare not venture lightly into the deep mountains. Yet thy courage is most bold. Brother Qin,
Thy martial prowess is so exalted.
Might I accompany thee upon thy future journeys into the mountains?
I vow I shall not wander astray.
Let us fashion a litter.
Brother Tree, I give thee profound thanks for saving my life this day.
Now didst slay this great black bear.
I harbor no greed. Wouldst thou permit me to take away this Sika deer behind it, that I may trade it for medicinal coin? I claim naught of the great bear. I surrender it entirely unto thee. I but hope that when thou hast traded it for silver, henceforth,
Let me not behold thee venturing into these mountains again.
such a colossal beast. How doth a frail maiden such as thyself intend to manage this quarry?
800 tolls.
800 tolls. The great bear fetches 600, the Sika deer 200.
Lady Shen, pray count thou silver.
Thou didst save my life.
And 'twas thou who bore the quarry down the mountain.
These 600 tiles belong to thee.
Great. Accept it.
How could this be proper?
Was thy strength that prevailed? I shall not take advantage of thee. Then let us divide it equally. 400 tiles shall surely suffice, will it not?
听起来实在是大。
What a peculiar and stubborn temper. How am I to repay so vast a debt of gratitude?
The pangs of hunger overwhelm me.
I must make haste for home.
Sister, why is thy countenance so pale? Have to have ventured into the deep mountains once more? The meal rests in the pot. I shall serve it forthwith.
Where is Yangzhe? Does father partaken of his medicine?
Ya got gone to play at the house of Jianqiu. Father hath quaffed the entirety of his draught in one breath.
Thou hast suffered much weariness, sister.
We have provisions within our home, once more. I beseech thee, venture no more into the mountains hereafter. Wilt thou?
Foolish one. I did but gather a few medicinal herbs upon the outskirts today.
Nay, I encountered no peril. Sister, since when didst thou learn to discern such herbs? In times past, Mother left behind a tome on the identifying of herbs. I perused it oft and committed it to memory. Doth the tome still remain? I too desire to learn this art. 'Tis long lost. I know not whither.
Methinks it was taken by those rogues of Vaozai.
Thou needst only tend well to father and Yang. Leave the gathering of herbs to me.
On the morrow, I shall lead thee and Yankri into the town to procure delectable fare for thee. Candied thorns. Delectable candied hawthorns.
Sister Yan wishes not to partake. Let us make haste and depart.
Eldest sister, younger doth not wish to partake.
Save thy coin to purchase grain. Fear not, thy eldest sister possesseth silver.
Sister, purchase but a single skewer for Yang. I shall not eat. I spake thus. Ye shall eat unto your heart's content.
Think not of sparing thy sister's coin. Take it. Eldest sister, 'tis wondrous sweet. Partake of it thyself. Thy sister favors not such sour and sweet flavors. Eat it yourselves.
Ah, Xiaoye, I was but awaiting thy arrival to prepare thy remedies.
Grandfather Hu, I have gathered some medicinal herbs these past few days.
I pray thee, cast thine expert eyes upon them. By the heavens. This is...
小呢?
Make haste. Bring forth fine tea and sweetmeats to attend these two young guests.
加油. Follow me unto the rear courtyard.
Such exquisite quality. Such profound age.
久永. 风闻思得大口库局.
From the deepest depths of the Black Mountain. My household was truly bereft of sustenance. With naught left for the pot, I had no choice but to test my fortunes there. Verily, child, thy boldness knows no bounds. 10 roots of fleece flour, weighing 5 tiles, 10 thurls of 1 qing. In total, 15 taels of silver. Thy fighter's remedy shall be dispensed by the former prescription. Nay, add 3 more ingredients.
Aricia, storax, and long pepper.
Erisea, storax, and long pepper. Wondrous. Truly wondrous. By adding these 3 herbs, the remedy's virtue shall instantly permeate the very sinews and bones. A prescription of the immortals. Truly a divine remedy. Sister, why doth grandfather Hu weep one moment, and laugh the next? He is but overjoyed. Come, let us away. Liu's sister hath secured a handsome sum this day. I shall take thee to purchase fine delicacies. We shall take all the pork belly and lean cuts. Partake, eldest sister. We have purchased such an abundance of goods. Should we return upon Grandfather Yang's ox cart, the green-eyed villagers shall surely stir up mischief once more. Were better we walk back ourselves anon. And whilst we do, I shall devise our next profitable endeavor. Who art thou? Uncle Qin. 'Tis I, Shen Er, from the foot of the mountain. I come bearing the garments tailored for Brother Qin. Uncle Qin. Uncle Qin, the garments and breezed pork have been placed upon the table. Rest thyself well. I shall take my leave now. Thou art versed in the healing arts? Can Sao cure Uncle Qin of his malady? Ye are not father and son. It appears this father and son harbor no small number of secrets. Uncle Qin suffers not from illness. He is poisoned. The venom hath invaded his heart and lungs, yet it is not overwhelmingly fierce. He can be cured. I entreat thee, lend thine aid. Come with me. Unhand me. I have already taken his pulse by the light of day. I shall fetch thee the prescription. Therein lie several precious herbs, which the town may not possess. Should they be wanting, thou mayst guide me into the Black Mountain to seek them. Nay, tell me but their likeness, and I shall go alone. The Black Mountain is fraught with peril. I would not have thee venture within. His lightness skill is most wondrous to behold. I must needs have him teach it unto me hereafter. I have inquired at every apothecary in the town. They possess neither ox biswar nor snow lotus. If the town hath them not, surely the county or the city must. Father Qin's lightness skill is of such mastery. A journey to the city would be but a fleeting moment. The stories are cussed about thou art of clever mind. I shall conceal naught from thee. Uncle Qin and I, for reasons unspoken, must never show our faces within the county walls. Thus, Brother Qin, dost thou now desire that I accompany thee into the Black Mountain?
Didst thou not steadfastly forbid me from entering the peaks?
I hindered thee, only for the sake of the ass safety. I harbored no other intent. Uncle Qin's poisoning brooks no delay. I shall go and change my raiment. Do thou ready our provisions. We depart for the mountain anon. Sister, the mountains are perilous. What is there to fear? With Brother Qin beside us, mine own eyes beheld him strike down a wild boar. Tarry a moment. I shall go borrow a small hoe. Why doth it seem as though he were a bird broken free from its cage? Brother Qin, knowest thou where a herd of oxen might dwell? Be it water buffalo or wild ox, either shall suffice. Oktbizar is in truth but a stone formed within the bile duct. His is exceedingly rare to find, yet 'tis a sovereign remedy against poison. As for the snow lotus, we must tempt fate at the edges of the high cliffs. Who art thou?
Curses,
I forgot myself in my triumph.
and failed to conceal my skill in slaying the serpent.
With such mastery of medicinal herbs, tell me not.
That thou art but a simple peasant maid. If I be not Chenair, who else could I be?
Brother Tin, every soul harbors their own secrets.
Thou hast thine.
And I have mine. I cannot reveal all to thee at this present hour. Yet this much I may declare. My mother was by no means a common village wife. Let us depart.
Were best we seek out a beast full grown, for the young possess no such stones within them. Hast thou obtained the ox, Bezor?
Let us be gone. Once Uncle Chin's poison is purged, I'll hunt a young water buffalo as a gift for thee.
Keepest thou truly?
Aye, Brother Chin. How cometh it that so many water buffalo dwell here?
'Tis not merely water buffalo.
Several packs of wolves roam this place.
A number of great tigers, and even several dens of bears. I have explored but a third of Black Mountain's bounds.
Several dens of bears? From whence came my former confidence?
To believe that one mountain could abide but a single beast?
He hindered my passage into the mountain all this while.
Truly to preserve my wretched life.
How now? Art thou afraid?
Beast thou not always believe that he hindered thee for Black Mountain held secrets? Art thou afraid I should know?
Who doth fear?
Make haste and seek out the snow lotus.
'Tis so lofty a peak. How doth the snow lotus take root upon such heights?
Pretell, what likeness doth the snow lotus bear? I shall use likeness skill to ascend and seek it. Hast thou never beheld a snow lotus? Dost thou not come of a wealthy and noble house? Such rare and precious herbs as ginseng and the snow lotus?
Surely thy family kept a few stalks in reserve?
Verily, I was born into a house of wealth.
Yet thou hast afflicted with poison from within my mother's womb. Whenever the venom striketh, I am cast into a deep slumber. Uncle Chin, seeking to deliver me,
Took me from our home and journeyed throughout Jiangnan, seeking renowned physicians.
Yet the divine Dr. Bai declared
That only by dwelling in a land of extreme yin and extreme yang
could the venom's malice be quelled. Thus,
did we come to settle upon the mountainside of Baijie village.
then Uncle Chin's affliction is of my own doing. Few eves past, upon the night of the full moon, the venom struck me. In agony beyond endurance,
I did bite Uncle Chin,
and the venom within my flesh
was thus passed unto him.
Stretch forth thy hand. What is the matter? What is it? Put forth thy tongue.
To no wonder thine affliction flareth upon the full moon. That which taints thy blood is no common poison.
What is it then? 'Tis the goo poison. Moreover, that which is planted within thee is the child goo.
The mother goo that commandeth thy life and death resideth within another.
2 blossoms. Thou art truly formidable. I give these to thee, as thy fee for saving Uncle Chin. Then I shall keep them in thy stead for now. Brother Chin, shall we lead the water buffalo from earlier outside?
I vow to bind the sturdiest wooden frame. Excellent. Why dost thou not tell me that Brother Chin's affliction hath flared up?
Cease thy weeping, and make haste to depart. Move not. Dost thou trust me? Yet thou shalt suffer a grievous toll in its wake. Or we may abandon the water buffalo, and I shall bear thee down the mountain for the needlework. Let us make haste and depart. Sleep now. All shall be well upon thy waking. Julen. Had some misfortune befallen him? Forgive me, Uncle Chin.
Was my own avarice that sought to bring the blind bear back. It hath exhausted Brother Chin. He is unharmed. A slumber shall restore him.
Dost thou truly possess the healing arts?
Canst thou truly purge the venom from my flesh?
Not only can I purge thy venom, but I can also preserve his life. Scene, did I not bid thee to retire early? Sister, thou art returned. I have boiled hot water,
Wash thyself straight away. No matter the weariness, returning home to warm water makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, we have sought healing for so long to no avail.
Let us abandon the cure. Father, how could it mend so swiftly? Trouble not thy heart with matters of coin. In a few days' time, I shall go to the township to sell the medicinal herbs. We shall purchase a few acres of farmland, so that thou mayest tend to it in peace.
Thy father is but a cripple now.
Alas, the pain.
Father, doth it pain thee?
Yes.
Yes.
Father, art thou on the mend? Aye, thy father hath regained feeling. Sing, Yang, come hither. Father hath regained feeling. Sister,
Sing, Yang,
remain at home and tend well to our father. I shall go and check upon Brother Qin. Uncle Qin, why hast thou risen?
Little Wei, thy medicine is truly miraculous.
My body no longer feels burdened with heaviness. I thought to boil some porridge whilst Junlan still slumbers. There being naught else to eat in the house, I have prepared scallion flatbreads. 'Tis sufficient to sustain us for 2 days. Uncle Qin, eat of this to stay thy hunger for now. I shall go and look upon Brother Qin. Aye. Behold, a sleeping beauty. He must awaken, lest he go hungry. I have no choice but to employ my final resort. What dost thou intend? Dost thou not see? I am using needles to rouse thee from thy slumber. Wherefore the needles? Since thou art awake, make haste and eat. Thy health is of the utmost import. How dost thou intend to dispose of these goods? These are thy spoils. Hadst thou not insisted on bringing them back, I would have desired them not. Then the power of decision remains in thy hands. I have not yet found the occasion to bestow upon thee the coin from the great black bear's sale.
Show you. Take it not.
We two grown men, even with coin, we know not how to prepare fine fare. Thou hast fashioned garments for Junlan, and purged the venom from my veins. Keep this coin, that thou mayest live a prosperous life.
Heed Uncle Qin's words.
Very well. I shall leave behind 2 bear paws and the pelt to nourish Uncle Qin's vitality. The remainder I shall take to the market town to sell. Go forth. We possess many a bear pelt in this house. Next time, I shall bid Junlan choose a few fine ones to gift thee for the winter. Nay, there is no need. I shall venture to Jiaxiang Pavilion to try my fortune. I shall accompany thee.
Brother Qin, thy body is yet frail. I must not seize this. Make haste. Let us depart.
Uncle Qin, we take our leave. Make haste and follow Junlan, lest thou fail to catch him. Why doth this icy fellow act so obstinate?
Brother Qin, wherefore dost thou not rest properly at home?
Hast thou pressing business in the town?
Aye, what matter is it? If thou wilt not speak, then let it be. Young Master Qin, Shouwei, what wondrous rarities have ye brought this time? They are of the utmost freshness. Whether consumed raw or meticulously prepared, they shall suffice wondrously.
Young Master Qin, Seng Yue, how purpose ye to sell them this time?
A fair and whole price shall suffice. Favors are favors, yet commerce remains commerce. Was an endeavor fraught with peril. Thou hast hunted these at great risk, yet wouldst barter them away with a careless word? Thou dost make me waste my breath in vain. Shapibawai shall not deal with us unfairly, Qin. How canst thou utter such words to his very face? How shall he look upon me now? Set thy heart at ease, Shouye. Even were I not to consider young Master Qin standing, we have oft joined in commerce. I shall never deal thee short. Bear gallbladder and paws are truly rare to behold. This time, I shall bestow upon you 1,000 tals. 1 tael of silver, equal the 1,000 coins. 1,000 towels. 'Tis akin to 1,000,000 in my former life. 1,000,000! A veritable fortune! Henceforth, we may do as we please. What sayest thou? May we take it in banknotes? Very well. Tarry but a moment. Is 1,000 tiles so vast a sum? Look upon thy foolishly joyous countenance. If not, 'tis enough to purchase 100 acres of fertile land. Were we to lease it, we should never starve, even if we toiled no more. What trifling ambition. Let us procure some rice and flour, and return homeward.
Uncle Chun hath boiled the last of our rice this very morn.
Bidst thou not desire to purchase land?
Wilt thou not go and behold it? Mayhap another time. Thy body is not yet healed.
Canst thou manage the affair alone? Alas, I know not what measure to purchase.
Moreover, my father cannot rise from his bed. Even should we purchase it, there is none to sow the fields.
To call thee foolish was truly no mistake. Didst thou not say the shop's rent is collected by another?
Wherefore doth he take such earnest interest in purchasing fields this day?
He fears lest I should lose the great sum I bear.
Very well, the day is yet young. Let us go forth and view the fields.
Year hath returned. Did thy endeavors prosper this day?
Father, I have made a purchase this day. 40 acres of prime, fertile land.
The deed to the land beareth thy name.
40 acres.
Gare.
Whence came such a bold undertaking?
What vast sum of silver must that have cost?
360 teals. The land is fine, and the price most fitting.
Henceforth, we shall lease it to tenant farmers.
Thou needst not toil in the earth, father, and Yanger may study in peace,
And Sin,
I'll grow and flourish well.
ties thy father, who am of no use, leaving thee to bear the burdens of this house. Father, we are of one blood and one house.
With land and grain,
Our days hereafter shall be secure. Sister, from this day forth, is all this ours? It is. When the rice ripens, you will surely be a wondrous sight to behold.
yeah.
The fortunes of our house are truly beginning to rise.
Father, the days to come shall grow ever brighter.